speaks out on Yellowstone's new black diamond pool, eruption and giant fissure. Is the supervolcano really awakening? A remarkable new hydrothermal event inside Yellowstone National Park has once again captured global attention. Following the appearance of a newly formed boiling pool, fresh ground fractures, and a powerful hydrothermal explosion near the infamous Black Diamond Pool, many people have begun asking the same unsettling question: is Yellowstone supervolcano beginning to awaken? In the latest Yellowstone Volcano Observatory monthly update, scientist in charge Mike Poland addressed the event directly, providing the most detailed scientific explanation yet of what actually happened beneath one of the world's largest active volcanic systems. His comments arrive as dramatic images of the new hydrothermal features continue to spread across social media, fueling speculation far beyond what the scientific evidence currently supports. The unusual activity began during the early morning of June 13, 2026, when monitoring instruments detected an unexpected hydrothermal explosion in Biscuit Basin, just north of Black Diamond Pool. Cameras installed only months earlier captured a dark plume of steam and debris bursting from the ground before daylight, allowing scientists to reconstruct the event with exceptional detail. Unlike a volcanic eruption driven by rising magma, this explosion was caused by superheated groundwater rapidly flashing into steam after pressure within Yellowstone's hydrothermal plumbing system suddenly changed. When geologists returned to inspect the site only days later, they discovered that the landscape had already transformed. Ground that had been solid during previous surveys had collapsed into a vigorously boiling pool filled with grey, silty water. Nearby, several new vents had opened, while fresh fractures and fissures cut across the surrounding hydrothermal terrain, evidence that the underground plumbing system had been dramatically reorganized by the explosion. Shortly afterward, the new pool began intermittently spouting water as high as 20 to 30 feet, briefly behaving like a newborn geyser before becoming quieter again. Because the event occurred close to Black Diamond Pool, the same location that experienced the dramatic hydrothermal explosion of July 2024, it immediately raised concerns among observers that Yellowstone's activity might be accelerating. The repeated changes in the same hydrothermal area naturally led to renewed public discussion about the possibility of deeper volcanic unrest. That is precisely why Mike Poland used the monthly update to explain what scientists currently understand. According to Poland, the newly formed boiling pool, the fresh fissures, and the hydrothermal explosion are all part of Yellowstone's highly dynamic surface hydrothermal system. While these events are scientifically fascinating and demonstrate that Yellowstone's underground plumbing is constantly evolving, they do not indicate that magma is rising toward the surface or that a volcanic eruption is becoming imminent. Poland emphasized that Yellowstone remains one of the most intensively monitored volcanic systems on Earth. Hundreds of seismometers, continuous GPS stations, satellite measurements, gas sensors, thermal cameras, and other sophisticated instruments constantly monitor the caldera for any Signs of significant volcanic unrest. If magma were moving upward in a way that suggested an impending eruption, scientists would expect to observe a broad combination of warning signals, including sustained earthquake swarms, major ground deformation, widespread changes in gas emissions, and persistent increases in heat flow. None of those indicators are currently being observed. Recent monitoring data continue to support that conclusion. Earthquake activity remains within normal background levels, and scientists report no significant caldera uplift or subsidence during recent months. Yellowstone's official volcanic alert level therefore remains at normal, while its aviation color code stays green, indicating no evidence of escalating volcanic unrest. Even so, researchers are paying extremely close attention to the evolving conditions around Black Diamond. Pool hydrothermal systems are among the most unpredictable natural environments on Earth. Water, steam, dissolved minerals, and underground fractures constantly reshape the plumbing network. Beneath the surface, new vents may appear, old vents may disappear, geysers can become dormant or suddenly reactivate, and hydrothermal explosions can occur with little warning when pressure conditions rapidly change. One of the biggest unanswered questions concerns the future of the newly formed pool itself. Mike Poland noted that scientists simply do not yet know whether the feature will continue boiling, gradually cool, become a permanent hot spring, or eventually develop into a true geyser. Since the initial spouting episodes, activity has already changed, demonstrating just how rapidly Yellowstone's hydrothermal landscape can evolve over the course of only a few days. For volcanologists, the event offers a rare opportunity to study Yellowstone's hydrothermal system in real time using one of the most advanced monitoring networks ever deployed in a geothermal region. Every new measurement helps researchers better understand how pressure moves through the underground plumbing, how fractures develop, and how future hydrothermal explosions might occur.